Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here and thank you for making this your safe space. We are going to be going over my May hopefuls, and some of these books are going to be all-time favorite books from my mom in honor of Mother's Day. I am confident that this month will be a great reading month. All right, let's start off with a new release, Tenet by Frida McFadden. You guys already know I love Frida McFadden's books. Anytime she comes out with something, I'm going to read it. Hey everyone, Editing Joy here. I wanted to pop in because I realized that I messed up. So I was explaining the plot of this book and I completely butchered it. So one thing about me, I can admit when I'm wrong. So I'm here to explain the plot of the Tenet to you guys. So basically we are following this man named Blake who unexpectedly loses his job and the bills got to get paid, okay? So him and his fiance, they decide to rent one of their rooms to this woman named Whitney, and things start happening during the night and things are getting really creepy. They're getting really strange. And of course with Frida, there's going to be some twist. I'm really excited to dive into this one. Anyways, I wanted to come on here and issue that correction. So let's get back to the video. The next book that I have is the book that I'm currently reading, and that is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. You guys already know Emily Henry is one of my auto-buy authors when it comes to romance. This one is following our two main characters, Alice and Hayden. They are two writers that are in competition to write the autobiography of a famous heiress named Margaret Ives. In this book, you are also getting the story of Margaret's life and how she came to be, her family. Cue the last great American dynasty, because this family, the Ives family, is so Kennedy coded. You cannot tell me that this is a fictional version of the Kennedys, because it's just mind-blowing. And I understand that there is a lot of discourse surrounding this book. A lot of people aren't really loving it, but I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I'm loving it. And my favorite book from Emily Henry is Book Lovers, but I think I might like this a little bit more than Book Lovers. The next book that I plan on getting to this month is Only for the Weak by Natasha Bishop. And I hear so many great things about this book. And we are following our main character who is going to Tulum for her sister's wedding. However, listen to this. Listen to this. The groom is our main character's ex-boyfriend. Yeah, just sit with that for a minute. Just sit with that. Our female main character, her sister is marrying her ex. Talk about messy. My sis is trying to be classy. She's trying to be very demure. She's trying to be very mindful. However, the groomsman, Mr. Rome, and he goes to our FMC and tells her, hey, I know the situation is messy, but how about I take your mind off of it for a little bit, if you know what I mean. He makes this offer to her. However, it's only for the week. Like, excuse me? Excuse me. The next two books that I plan on reading are going to be my mom's all-time favorite books. As you guys know, my mom is my best friend. We are very close, and me and her got back into reading at the same time. So it's so fun to just sit and yap with my mom about different books that she's reading, and then I get to talk to her about the books that I'm reading. So we literally have so much fun talking about books and going book shopping together. Like, that is like our thing. One of the books that my mom loves that I plan on reading on my Kindle is The Last Flight by Julie Clark. My mom has been obsessing over this book ever since she read it. And it is basically about these two women who are escaping different situations. And so they meet each other at the airport and they decide to switch flights at the airport. However, one of their flights is involved in a crash and everyone on board dies. The premise of this book sounded so intriguing when my mom was explaining it to me, and my mom said she actually got emotional with this one. She really enjoyed this book. She thinks that Julie Clark is really good at what she does. And I also have another Julie Clark book on my shelf. I'm gonna pull it out. Ooh, oh well. The other book that I have from Julie Clark is The Lies I Tell, and this one sounds really good. It's kind of like First Lie Wins, and I loved First Lie Wins, so I'm really excited to dive into this one. Now, the next book that my mom recommended that I am so excited to read is Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby. This one I have heard nothing but great things about. And this book is about these two men, Buddy and Ike. Their sons are in an interracial relationship, but they get brutally unalived. And so Buddy and Ike, who are convicted felons and have just gone through really difficult challenges in life, they decide that they're gonna band together and get justice for their boys. I am so excited about this book. It seems like it's very thought-provoking and gut-wrenching, and I cannot wait to give you guys my thoughts on this book. And the last book that I plan on reading in the month of May is one that I have been dying to read for the longest time. I have heard nothing but great things about this series, and that is the first book in the Windy City series, Mile High by Liz Tomford. This book, I've heard a lot of people didn't like it, but they love The Right Move, which is the second book in the Windy City series. I don't really dive into a lot of sports romances, but I'm really excited because I hear Liz Tomford does it really well. And I'm just so excited to jump into this series and jump into this world and meet these characters. And I know the 5th and final book comes out this month. Am I gonna be able to finish the other books before the new book comes out? I know I'm not, but I am really excited to start this series. All right, you guys, I know this video was very, very short, but that is going to be it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you plan on reading in the month of May. Again, my name is Joy. I post videos every single Tuesday here on BookTube. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.